Sup, my little dudes? This is the track review of BCMX Sherwood Forest MX, and it's made by Brad Clay 306. So let me just ride this Willie out for a decade. Oh my gosh, dude. I don't know what I was trying to prove right here, but I just wanted to frickin' Willie as long as you possibly could on that straight. So yeah, quite the cool little track ski he's got here. I wasn't expecting something this cool. I'll be honest with you. I was kind of thinking, alright, another just kind of chill basic track, but it's actually got quite the impressive sort of just roller coaster elevation, very unique elevation designs he's got here where it just really does some crazy different rolls up and down the hills and stuff like that. Oh my god, that save right there. But you just do some crazy unique little sections and stuff, and it does have the fall kind of feeling, sort of like be like off-season SX2, very, very similar to that kind of feel. Not exactly, but somewhat similar. He definitely did something different here, but just a fall kind of feel there. Oh my god, OJ, on that, you definitely got to let off a little bit. That second double is about half the size of that first double over there, so just be careful. Two of them look really similar, but one of them's like twice as big, so just be careful. But you can see right here, I mean, just unbelievable elevation, rolls right back up the hill, ruts everywhere, got some cool roughness, and yeah, even though I do like the off-track, and I think it is something a little different, trust me, it's not your standard woodland, so, oh my god, Spencer, just say that in one more video, bro, please, just one more, okay? No, it's definitely something different, but, I think it would have been cool, you know, having this crazy sort of, like, elevation and almost something that, like, you wouldn't ever normally find on a real-life motocross track. It would have been cool if you would have kind of made something a bit more, like, spacey or alienistic, bizarre. I don't mean spacey as in, like, literally a space track. You got to kind of understand my language here. I mean something cool and unique, very similar to that reflex track. What was the name of it? Oh, my God. What the hell was the name of that track? Let me pause this real quick. I don't know, guys. That name of that track just totally slipped my mind for some reason. It's like right on the tip of my tongue. Dang, what is it? It's like, it's got a very unique name. The name's just as unique as the track. But anyways, I'll put it in an annotation so you guys will know which track I'm talking about. I've actually done a review on it, but it had such a cool, like, sort of, you know, off-track biome, on-track kind of thing, where it was something that just had, like, never been done before. And this kind of track, like, I just feel like something cool like that, you know, not necessarily a space track, not necessarily anything you've seen, but like if he could have somehow managed to have come up with something that we had never seen before, like a cool, almost like different, just totally different biome than we've ever even imagined before. That would have been really sick on this track. It would have went really well with the elevation and the way the on-track is built here, but still nonetheless really cool. And just some fun little, got a double and you kind of triple, very tricky triple because you're landing in just a bucket of braking bumps, so definitely got to be careful there. But I think I crashed like 100 times right here, so let me play this back in third person. And so, yeah, I don't know what the heck I was doing right here on this Willie. I think I was trying to ride at 12 o'clock all the way down the straightaway. Oh, man. See, when you get it that high, you can just ride it for however long you want to because you're going so much slower. Like, if I would have had it lower, then it wouldn't have looked that impressive because the Willie would have ended a lot quicker. But yeah, so couple cool little sections. I mean, overall, definitely decent track. You know, 4 ruts kind of right there in that corner, different line options, almost got like rhythm section, supercrossy. He's got a couple little sections like that on the track, and on-track decals decent, off-track design is decent, yeah, there you go, Spence. Don't you love when you fuck up on words? Oh my god, you sound like a illiterate fucking 3-year-old. It's like, what are you doing, dog? Just speak English, please. English, Spencer. God dang. But if you're not a YouTuber, you may not understand that quite as good. But any YouTubers out there get a kick out of that, because you know when you mess up on words, it's like, oh my God, what am I doing? But yeah, so just an all right track. I mean, it's a fun little track to hop on, and definitely it has a realistic feel, but I wouldn't say like a super ultra realistic as far as like small ruts. I mean, every rut on this track is pretty solid sized. So, you know, if you can understand that, it's not like it's not like you have like 10 ruts going in a corner and they're all going 3 different directions and into each other and all this crazy stuff. It's not that realistic, but it does have a realistic feel. Fun little huck triple right there. And yeah, no part of the track feels just perfectly smooth other than the start straight, which, I mean, that's okay. That's not that big of a deal. But, you know, like, he's definitely played with his elevation here and all that kind of cool stuff. And then it kind of like comes into this sand section. He's got different sand and then normal dirt on the track. So it's got like multiple tile maps and stuff on it. So definitely cool there. Little interesting section along these lines. And then this small little double right here. I'm sure you could get way better flow on that section than I had there, but yeah, it's just okay track. I would say, you know, when I'm seeing the track, it's like, dang, this would have been cool if he would have really done something very unique as far as like the actual biome design around the track. It would have been sick, but still cool track nonetheless. So I'm gonna give it a 9 overall. I think that, see, it's kind of hard when you're rating tracks. It would be a whole lot easier if I could, dang, look at that little view right there. Pretty sick little lake pond he's got going on. But see, it would be a lot better if I could rate tracks like 1 through 100, because there's a lot of tracks that are right in that realm of like a 7 through a 9, but it's hard to give it an 8 because I've rated other tracks an 8 that were a lot less better than this one. So it's like, dang, you know, it's almost like it's like an 8.8 or something like that, but I'm not even going to get into doing points and stuff like that and decimals, so we're just going to give it a 9, but because, you know, it's like 9, it's like, whoa, that's just 1 point off of a perfect score, so it's like, you know, it gets kind of crazy when you're like right in that 7, 8, 9 range when you're rating tracks and stuff, but yeah, I would give it a 9 overall. I would say the difficulty is... it's got a couple bigger jumps, some roughness. I would say it's probably that like medium difficulty. I wouldn't say it's hard. If you're hitting some of these bigger lines, meanwhile me just fucking laying on the dirt, if you're hitting some of these big lines, yeah, it could be difficult, but overall it's not a hard track. It's not like a every jump is humongous that you're hitting, if you know what I'm saying. There's definitely some smaller ones on this track, so I would say medium difficulty. But anyways, appreciate you guys watching all the videos. Later, dudes.